welcome back to AIBC Summit. Here with me, I have the champs of this year's AIBC Startup Pitch competition in Dubai back in May. And joining me is the co-founder of PalletPal, Antonio Chidiac. Antonio, great to have you back here on the show, and huge congratulations to you and to the team.
Yanni, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to see you again. Lovely to hear from you, and we're super excited to be here once again.
Great to have you here. It has been 3 months since we last spoke, and I remember talking to you back then as if you were already the winner. I mean, you made an excellent impression on here, and certainly the judges saw what I saw. You made an incredible impact. Side tangent though, I heard you had some trouble with the clicker during the actual pitch. What happened there exactly?
Yeah, it was a very interesting experience. Got up there on stage. Things started pretty smoothly. Was first slide, everything was okay, was presenting well, and then I tried to move on to the second one, and I couldn't. There were so many buttons on that clicker, and it was just I couldn't figure it out. So I didn't want it to really stress me out. So I just took a second, took a little breather. Had 2 minutes left on the clock, and I decided to just go ahead and present without my slides. And luckily that worked out. So happy to be here.
Well, regardless, it made you stand out among the rest, and everything turned out perfectly in spite huge success. So just to give some context to our viewers who are watching this, for those who don't know who you are and what your project is all about, could you brief them a little bit of information regarding PalletPal?
Absolutely. So PalletPal is a next-gen digital freight forwarder. So we are a software-based platform that essentially allows companies that ship products, in other words, shippers, to move their products by doing all of their procurement digitally and connect with the network of stakeholders and suppliers within the shipping ecosystem through one centralized platform. And it essentially eases the entire process, reduces turnaround times on procurement, and helps them save up on their supply chain operating expenses. So that's basically what PalletPal does in a nutshell.
All right, fantastic. And how has it been for you guys since winning the pitch?
Well, it's actually been awesome. I mean, what the AIBC event and the pitch in particular allowed us to do is to get the backing of a number of stakeholders, potential clients, customers, and we got that through the media attention and the platform that was given to us by AIBC at the event. It really allowed us to stand up there, showcase our idea, convince people that we are on to solving a problem that is prevalent in the region, and that there is value in the work that we're trying to do.
And what new opportunities have come up for PalletPal since?
So I guess what the IBC really allowed us to do is propel ourselves to move towards the next level. So that means more prospective customers on our wait list. That means more proof of concepts. That means improving our product features even more. And on top of that, it also allowed us to use and leverage the award and media attention to get access to stakeholders and partners that we wouldn't have had access to, as well as potential investors.
All right, fantastic. How about Antonio? Tell us more about the experience pitching on stage. I could imagine it to be nerve-wracking as hell, persuading hundreds of people and the judges of how great of a product that is you're introducing and the opportunity that lies in it. What advice or tips could you give to the next set of participants from the IABC pitch? What can they learn from your success story?
I guess it's no secret that presenting to such a large crowd is nerve-wracking, no matter who you are. You could be the best presenter in the world. You could be the most confident person in the world. Let's face it, it's not an easy job to go out there in front of a lot of people whose eyes are on you, who are waiting to judge you, waiting to find that flaw. But the reality is, the only way you could seriously do well in such a situation is, one, to truly know yourself and your product and your idea in depth, and to be able to explain it. I always like to use what I call, or what others call, the mom test, which is, can you explain your startup to your mother? And if you can do that, then you can explain it to anyone, right? So tell a story, tell a well-rounded story about what the problem you're solving is and how you're going about solving that problem. And if you do it in a smooth and relaxed and charismatic manner, you should be totally fine in such a situation. My advice to people would be, just take a breather, take it easy, and tell your story. It's that simple.
Amazing, brilliant tips, Antonio. So when it comes to future plans, future projects for the rest of the year, and also moving forward, what is next for PalletPal?
So it's really exciting. We're in the midst of going through a few final rounds of proof of concepts before we do our soft launch, which is aimed for the end of this month, and then we'll start rolling on board more customers throughout the next month or so, hopefully land into our hard launch and open up the platform to all shippers sometime around October, which is exciting.
Very exciting. Well, moving forward, I know you spoke about this earlier, but talking about the AIBC conference itself, how important are these events for anyone to attend in a space, the networking opportunities it provides, and this competition to have for startups?
Well, I would honestly say just do it. Go ahead. Sign up. What do you lose? First of all, you will get access to people you have no idea could help you. We weren't by any means the most relevant startup to the AIBC event, but we saw ourselves on the cusp of building a solution that was really trying to solve a simple but important problem. And AIBC really allowed us to talk to a lot of people who either knew about it or were interested in it. And these kinds of events just give you the opportunity to really showcase yourself, to network with people, to gather potential partners for the future. I think that's another really important thing that we were able to get out of the event. And then taking part in startup competitions is just a whole nother layer of beneficial learning for you. Whether you win or not, I think the important thing is getting up on that stage and practicing how to tell your story can only help you tell a better story the next time around. There's only positives that you can take out from that situation, whether you win or you don't. So I think I would encourage every other startup out there who really feels like they're doing something innovative, that they're doing something that's groundbreaking, go out there, sign up, take part in Startup Village, take part in the competition, and hopefully you should realize some benefits from such a situation.
Fantastic, amazing. Thank you so much, Antonio. The future is super bright and beautiful for PalletPal, and this is just at the beginning. We're so proud, and we'll definitely be on the lookout for you in the coming months. So, Antonio, it was great talking to you. Thank you so much for taking the time. You are so amazing. You're so genuine, and I'm just wishing you all the best of luck.
Thank you, Yanni. I really appreciate it. Always a pleasure speaking to you.
And that is it for myself and Antonio. Let us know how you found this segment. Drop us a comment on the comment box below, and we'll see you for the next one.